Okay. Okay. We are streaming. I should probably hit recording. Just want to check the quality. Look around real fast. Okay, so that is not very good. Can I guess we're going to try to record and stream at the same time. And if something explodes, it explodes. Okay. I guess we are ready to go, maybe? So what was I doing last time? I had just laid out kind of the outline of the farm. And it is now nighttime with high activity. Okay, I just came inside because it was spooky. You got food. Okay, so I'm gonna need like 1,000,000 fences. I want to build kind of a top for the chicken coop. Need to make some... I'd like to do it out of these red tiles, but I think... I don't know that that's what we want. Let's see what all it can make. So I think the shingles are what we want. Right? I remember there being some kind of like dedicated roof tile from clay, but I guess it could have been a mod. Oh, yeah, here we go. Ceramic shingle slab is the right category of thing, but okay. And that's made from shingles. Okay. Oh, I see. I had the raw shingle. Annoying. Okay, so to get nice little slopey slopes, I'm gonna want shingles. Okay. We don't have a ton of clay left, but we have enough clay to make probably enough of these for the chicken coop, right? Oop. Oop. You would think you'd get better at like clicking the right voxels over time. But we're hundreds of hours into this game, and I still can't do it right. Not the shingles. What is up, friend? That's just Lady Crab letting me know she made it to work. Sorry about that. So, I think we're probably going to need more than that. Are you going to upgrade the candles today? Oil lamps. No, we're not doing lanterns today. I need to establish a copper mine somewhere. We're still living off surface copper, completely. And our last attempt to find surface copper did not go well at all. So, in theory, there should be copper, like, below the tin that we found. But we just haven't dug down yet. I gotta get some more blocks and go over there and dig it and the whole thing. Right now we just did the layout for the farm. I'm gonna go do some more layout once the sun is up. But we need to put a roof on the chicken coop so that I can claim the fences back. And also stop worrying about a bear, you know? But admittedly, I do need lanterns for both the farm and the chickens. I don't know that I actually need more shingles than that. How many shingles per thing? Two. 2 per slab, but I want... Not what I want. I want the whole enchiladas. 4. Makes 2, so 2 each. But we actually want a roof. We want like the big slanty roof. Alright, so it's 3 tiles for 2. And these come out in sets of 12. So what, like 4? 4 each, so 4, 8, 12. Lady Crab's the new guy at her work, and she's like, oh, I don't know how to do anything. So she's stressing about that. This will be her 3rd day. Previously, when I tried to get into this game, I guess it was behind the guys I was playing with. So they were like getting iron on day 1, you know? And they'd be like, oh, take all these tools and stuff. And I didn't know what was going on. So I had trouble getting like motivated to do anything. But the slow play has really let me just do one thing at a time, as slow as I want. And it doesn't feel like I'm holding anybody back or doing anything weird. So, like, I enjoyed building this house, you know? 48. That is probably enough. Not doing amazing on food, but we're not like starving to death either. It is currently the 9th of December. Okay. It's not like I'm out of chores to do, but I'm out of chores to do. You know, I need to just sleep through these nights. All my stuff is daytime stuff right now. I'm drying these bow staves. And I didn't realize until like, oh, maybe an entire month of having them on the floor that putting them on a tool rack was how they dry faster. Okay, I'm gonna need sticks. I'm gonna need dry grass. Just need more tool racks, right? I made this snow shovel kind of just being silly, but then it ended up being helpful. So that was nice. I think we're gonna wait to make more fences until after I clear out the chicken coop. Nope. I thought maybe we'll be okay, but every time I go out there, that is how it ends. Ridiculous. We're gonna sleep it out. I don't think my food's going down yet. All right. I think people don't know how much I cut out of these videos. It's a lot. Just hours of sitting here waiting for morning a lot of the time. Alright, we're still at high activity. What we'll do is run one way and then come back the other. To despawn anything hiding behind the house. But there was at least one bow torn that just tempted me. There he is. Okay. I think someone's still shooting at me. Okay, there's an arrow. There he is. Okay, we got a lot of little buddies. I don't see Bowtorn. I mean, that's the biggest problem, right? Is I can't see where the threats are. Damn. So I don't know that we're gonna make it out to the kilns today. This is ridiculous. Oh, I hit that ledge at the wrong time. I think shivers are probably the worst, right? I guess I need grass before we can even start, so. Not ideal. I think we're down to 11 respawns on the temporal gear. So I am trying to fight more things in hopes that we just magically find another one. Kind of wasted that first one on the stupid bear. It's calm now. It varies so much, I really don't understand. Cool. All of them fit in one thing. That's nice. I feel like we could have fit twice as many. Firewood. Axe. All right. Okay. So we took a beating, but we survived. Okay. We've got a little bit of food left. I don't think we need to hunt today. I think we need to be productive, maybe. Okay, so what does that look like? We have to confirm this back line that I was super not sure about. Where are the arrows I just shot? That's what I want to know. Like, I don't want to axe a rabbit to death. Where do you go? I also cut out of the videos all the times that I run back inside to eat, because it's a lot. I eat every 10 seconds. We might hunt those chickens today. I was hoping to like get them into the chicken pen at some point, but I also kind of don't care about it at this point. Just straight up. Okay, so this was meant to be in line with the outer edge of that. Which I think it is. And then these two... Oh, I see what I did. So I would want this fence to start here. Yeah, okay. One, two, walkway, 1, 2, walkway, 1, 2, walkway. Shoe. This would then go down to here. Which is in line with that. Okay. So we've got 1, 2 walkway, right? 1, 2 walkway. Okay, so now we at least know what we need to clear out. I really hate how it's not that I hate that they do it, I just don't like how it looks when fences attached to nearby walls like that. So I always have to dig everything one bigger. We'll probably push it back. Maybe one more. I don't want anything jumping over my fence. Yeah, we're gonna just dig this whole thing out. Then we're also gonna have to dig the ground so we can replace it with medium soil. So like, this shovel never had a chance. The sun is getting really weird these days. I don't think it even rose. I think it just stayed on that side of the like island, the continent. Okay. I think I can live with something like this. Cool. Oh. Didn't realize we were out of food again. What can I do? Yeah. I feel like we just hunted a ton of stuff, but I'm out of food already, so it can't be that true. I guess we took a lot of damage, right? Yeah, it might be a hunting day soon. We have 105 copper nuggets. So we can make some stuff. How's our pickaxe doing is the real question. As long as I have a pickaxe and a hammer, I'm not that worried about it. Our pickaxe is halvesies. So, not the best. Not the worst. I think we're gonna hunt the chickens. 'Cause I don't really want to do any hunting anytime soon. It's just convenient when, like, you know, pigs show up for free. I guess since we just got 2 rye, we can make a pie. And we can fill it with chicken. Stop that. What the? I think it even broke. No, it didn't. Okay, it just went far. What's up, Gret? We're just having a little struggle here. Don't mind me. No chance. Left my spear at home like a dummy. Are you joking? This chicken almost deserves to live. What was that? Was that another chicken? So many. I think we got 1 left around here. Yeah. Limp arrow problems. That's just rude, sir. Okay. I am down to 1 arrow, though. I should probably make some more at some point. So this rabbit was a baby when it got into this pen, and now it seems to have grown up, which is cool. So maybe we try to trap another one at some point. Could be nice to have some rabbits. But absolutely not the way we got the chickens to the chicken pen. I don't know if anybody has watched that video yet, but never again. Nah, dog. Okay, did we leave any other chickens just laying around unharvested? I think we just left the bones. Are our chickens still in here? Yes. Yeah, I'm waiting for my reeds to grow. Like, I didn't know I was going to need a basket trap until after I already needed it, and it was winter and nothing was growing. What happened here? I don't know why it didn't cook. I guess maybe it wasn't a recipe? I don't know. But I hope we don't die from it. Right? I did not use a basket trap though. I had to lead them inside fences and like break the fence every 5 blocks, and then it was a mess. It was actually just the worst. It took forever. We might starve to death. I think so far we only have 1 starvation death. Okay, we're gonna make a pie with the rest of this. You didn't make any baskets at all you could repurpose as traps? Nope. I had hand baskets that I cut into reeds that I used for rope to make armor. Oh. Okay. Do I put more stuff in this? Yeah, add fillings. Okay. Just take some turnips. Okay, we're good. What about your idea of transferring the game world to other players? I'm interested. We had some interest, but nothing really beyond that. I don't have any active plans for that. I think it would be cool. I think it would be really fun, but we would need a list of, I would say, at least 4 players to make it like pretty dope. And I know that you're in. I know that I am in. I'd like to get like Cher to be in, and maybe Nate, but they're busy guys. You know, I don't know that they have the time to play our silly reindeer games. For those of you that didn't read the post or watch the video, we're talking about, it's called a succession game or bloodlines game, where one person plays a save until they die or a certain time breakpoint, and then they pass the save on to the next person to do whatever they want with it. And so you make like little journal entries that are like, this is what I thought, this is what happened, and then it goes to the next guy and he has no idea what you're working on, so he just has to kind of guess what you had in mind. So like, let's say I built this front wall of the cabin and then my time was up. The next guy would continue on the cabin and it might look nothing like what I had in mind. So it's pretty fun. Yeah. Nate's in the other chat saying that he does not have the time for that, which totally fair. It's a very slow play process because, like, I don't know, you play maybe a couple hours a week until it comes back around in the circle to you. It's not like an everyday thing. So it can be fewer hours total, but there's like this ongoing long-term commitment. And historically, nerds are bad at long-term commitments. Oh, shoot. I burned the... Damn it! Unfortunately, I no longer have Discord. Damn it. Damn, damn, double damn. got distracted talking about stuff. We burned the pie. Yeah, I'm annoyed. Okay. We got another seed. So it's good that we made our fields bigger than they need to be. I kind of like it's the dumbest thing, and this is not the time for it. But part of me wants to just pan for more copper spearheads because my copper spear is almost broken. Oh, I think our longbow stave is done, but is our recurve? No. It's 59% dried. So we could make the longbow right now. And the recurve, I think it's not a big difference. Longbow is 3.75 damage. But because we unlocked recipes and stuff, I think we can do a better one. Which is 4. It's not a huge difference, but I think we're going to wait for the recurve and make this. Which makes this longbow stave completely worthless. I guess we have more leather coming in now, so like maybe we could just do it. Well, we don't have linen coming in. I need to reserve the linen. Can't do it. Wish I could. Save it up there for when it breaks. Okay, so I have this shelf. I don't know what to put on it. I don't know. I've tried putting everything on it, and I don't like how anything sits on it. But I already made it. I actually have 2 shelves. I have no idea what to do with. Food-wise, we're okay. We've got nothing going until morning, so it's either panning or sleeping. I think I put all my gravel out. I got some stuff I can get rid of. We'll do some panning. Don't judge me. Oh, hey, the first thing we got was a copper spearhead. How convenient. And copper arrowhead. Nice. That was quick and easy. We didn't have to really do much. Yeah. Okay, we got feathers. We got sticks somewhere. Why is my brain breaking? What am I? Okay, there we go. The feathers, that's why. Still a calm night, so there's no reason we can't be productive in the dark. We just need to grab a torch. And then we can... Then we can what? What was the next step of what we were working on? My shingles are still cooking. I want to get that on so we can get some free fences. Yeah, we might just sleep. If that email doesn't work, Gret, Cher has my actual email for Gmail. I can give it to you after the stream. Man, this is the worst stream ever. A temporal storm. I cannot win today. Oh snap, it's the noodly doos. Okay, so approaching means is going to be here in like half a day or something. We have time to deal with it. Our fire's out, which means our shingles are done. So let's grab one of my lights here and just go get it. Wait, what? Okay. I was having a panic attack there. I wanted to know where my shingles went. Okay, so I think we wanted to do like primarily this shape, but I think we're going to need a couple of other shapes to make it work. Also, there's some stuff I want to try with like thatch roofing to maybe make a floor. I think we're just going to hang on to the oil lamp for now. Gret is like a lot better at this game than me. So I'm sure she's watching these videos and being like cringe, 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 right? But it's nice to have her on board. Now I threw all these fences up here because I don't trust anything ever to be bear proof. And the purpose of this fence, or the purpose of this roof, is to keep the bears from dropping down from this cliff onto my chickens. But we also have to light up the chicken pen now that I think about it. We really should make a lantern first. Huh. Not ideal, y'all. I like your firing pits. Well, thank you. I like my firing pits. I do. I think we need a lantern to, like, make this work. I did not bring any blocks for climbing or scaffolding. Oh, whale. I think that's probably going to be totally fine. I'm not going to... I don't intend to be super picky about this roof. That's not going to work. We're going to have to do a run across. So like in front. And down. Yeah, we'll do one step, one step, one step. Oh, is this... This is more roof fence. I like that this game allows you the choice between form and function. I mean, sometimes you can do both, right? I don't know if you guys have seen the modular armor update, but it's gonna be wild. Alright, so I think then we go one more out. Okay, that's not at all what I want. Because they're in line, right? I wanted it to slope down. I'm such a dummy. Ah! This is why I need to play on multiplayer servers with you guys. So you can just mitigate my big dum-dums. Not going great. Right, we're gonna go 9. Multi-P server would just be me spoiling all your berries every day? Man, you couldn't spoil my berries if you tried. You don't have, like, the manliness. The sheer... Veracity is not the word. I don't even think that is a word. But, yeah, you don't have the chops. Like, let's not pretend. Alright, this does not solve my problem at all. That one was supposed to be lower. And so the next one would be there. Yeah, this is all wrong. All wrong, y'all. Thank you for stream time to sleep. Have a great night, Gret. Don't tell the others, but you're my favorite. Alright, let's do this right. Down. No, we wanted to do a run, right? So over. And then down. And then over. And then down. Right? Okay, is that too low? I feel like that's too low. So can we do 2 over and then down? Bam. That is what I want. I think. Something in this realm. That doesn't look right either. I think maybe we don't start it with a slant. We start it with solid block, then a slant, maybe 2 solid blocks, and then a slant. Yeah, that could be okay. Oh, temporal storms here, y'all. I'm gonna get away from my chickens, so hopefully the monsters don't spawn and kill my chickens. I'm gonna go into my basement. Nope. Yeah. So, not doing stellar. Yeah. I don't know. Do we fight it? I don't think that we do. But I also don't have enough fences to resolve this. Oh, I do. I'm being dumb. So straight up, we're just gonna AFK. That's it. That's the whole thing. So, how are you guys? Ten out of 10 content, absolutely. It's just not worth it. There's literally no reason to fight things that one-shot me in my own home. It's just going to waste my temporal gear. I have spent a lot of time thinking and arguing about this, and there's no redeeming qualities to this event. Like, why would I go fight that thing? I don't blame you. Glad I turned temporal gear into infinite uses. I don't mind the temporal gear being limited uses. I should just turn the storms off, is what I should do. But I kind of want to sit through these in protest to demonstrate how dumb they are. Also, I'm unemployed. I got nothing better to do. I think there's a command you can use to turn it off in an existing game. I just don't know what it is. The multiplayer server that we were gonna play on is still up. I will probably take it down soon because we're not playing on it. But I'd like to co-op with like you and the nephews at some point. I think that would be fun. I want to hear the rage when he starves to death and when the bear attacks. When he accidentally burns his house down. Like, we did find a translocator, so I was kind of hoping I'd get some gears to get that thing running. We haven't left spawn at all, so maybe there's some good resources out there. Have you done much tin mining? Like, have you found an underground bronze vein? That's the other thing. During these storms, I end up reading the handbook, which pauses the game. I guess I could unpause the game. But I end up wasting like twice as much time just screwing around, you know? Copper ore? I kind of want to know what it can appear in. Granite. Does it just appear in everything? Is this conglomerate? This claystone? Okay, it can appear in conglomerate. So I think maybe we prospect down our tin shaft. I found 2 tin veins, but I need more bronze. I'm not comfortable or happy with the amount of bronze that I have. I still don't fully understand how the, like, granite ore says quality medium for copper veins and granite, and then conglomerate said poor. I don't know how to tell where I should dig, so I just did the basic prospecting with the percents, and I think we're gonna dig in the tin mine for copper. Oh, little buddy, wander in my house. It's waning, y'all. It's waning. Dig where there are ores, lol. Yeah, but Nudes is a hater of this game. That thing's gonna throw a rock at me? Mm-hmm. So the key to defeating these guys, once the storm is over, is running far away or logging out and logging in. Are we waning or what, dog? I almost went out there. I almost made a fool of myself. Okay. We have waned. Hope everyone had as much fun as I did with the temporal storms. Really adds a lot to the game. Really ensured that 2 p.m. darkness came around, you know? So now the sun can be gone and we can be inside again. Do I want it one higher is really the question that's hitting me now. I think so, right? Maybe not. Yeah. It's gonna take more shingles than we have, I think. That's okay. Those could really be slabs, but I don't know. Well, that's just free floating. We need to address that for sure. Hell yeah, shingles. What's up, friend? Okay, so now we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Just got attacked by a pack of 13 wolves in this game. Yeah, we just sat through a temporal storm in a corner. Yours sounds more fun. 1, 2, 3. So we need 40. We need 10 slanted blocks, which are 3 each, which is 30. And then we need 3 full blocks, which are 4 each, which is 12. So we need 42 shingles. Each 12 shingles is 5 clay. I fought them all while I was doing mantle farming and got upset when I missed the temporal storms in most player servers. Yeah, I wish I was good at combat. I'm not. I died of sheep and wolves and goats. It's rough. Divided by 12 times 5 equals... Okay, we might actually have enough clay. That's good news. Hopefully nothing falls on our chickens and kills them tonight. Every time, guys. Every single time I say it, it happens. To die is to live. That has not been my experience. To die is to die has been my experience. Clay, 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 clay. Mother... We are 2 clay short, y'all. Trying to think where our nearest red clay is. I think it's all the way out at the ruins. And we don't really have the food to back that up at this time. Let's see. Yeah. We could bust out a pie for it. Yeah, this pie sucks, so we're going to use it for the next day. The strat I used was to stay close to spawn so I can keep throwing myself at what I was trying to fight. Our spawn super mega sucks. It's up on a mountain where you can't see anything. And I keep saying I'm going to spend time going up there and making a path to here, but every time we have to run to the coast and then follow the coast to this other place and then go from there to here, because it's just mountains in the way. There is a path, but without a map or any sense of direction, we struggle to get back here. So a calm night, we might just be able to go and get the red clay. Yeah, okay, that food's better than I thought it was going to be. So we'll grab a couple of those. We've got our shovel. We'll take this spear that is breaking. And some kind of light, right? Probably just a torch. Very simple run, just grabbing what? Grabbing clay. That is the goal. So like that deer there, I would very much like its meat, but it will kill me if I try to hunt it. Especially at night. Like, there's no chance. It's something we're working on. We'll get there. I would like to be able to 1v1 these goats, but their phantom range is crazy, and I am not a master of the circle strafe. I tried to 1v1 a bear maybe 2 episodes ago. And it was bad. It was bad. We were in like full bear armor. We had a shield. We still got completely slapped up. It works because all the animals in the game have a limited turn rate, even if they can go fast. Like I am open to learning if you can explain it better than circle strafe, because circle strafe has not been doing the job. Like that bear just kept swiping me in the face. Also like shivers, I've had pretty good success with the wooden club, but as soon as I miss an attack, I tend to get bopped. We need good mouse tracking skills or to smoothly turn in one direction while moving backwards. Oh, we're lost, aren't we? I think I just realized we took a wrong turn somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. We're absolutely in the wrong place. Okay, these are the ruins, so that's good. We're back on track. And then the clay should be over here somewhere. But maybe hard to see in the snow, right? Hey, we found it. Mantle farming has taught me to kite shivers, but you need to be accurate enough with the spear to keep them knocked back. Just enough to space them out. I don't know that be super skilled is good advice, but it's... well, I don't know that it's actionable advice, but it's good advice. Like, if that's just the issue, then I'll just keep practicing, you know? It's good to know that it's possible, but people don't really talk about combat in this game. They talk about cheese. They talk about dig a hole and all the historical justifications for it, but almost nobody actually engages with the combat in this game. So it's a little refreshing to hear somebody talk about it. Oh, it's a Quake guy. Quake guys don't count. They are superhuman freaks. Yeah, Quake guys are unhinged and come from a different time. Lots of respect for Quake guys, but I could never get into it. But it's about spacing yourself from the enemy and prioritizing what stuff to shoot. Yeah. Okay, I'm like pretty sure I know where we're at, but I've only done this run in the dark a couple of times. Mostly we stay inside and cower. If I can get a hang of combat, I will be making combat tutorial videos to help the next guy. But so far, it's still just a dream, isn't it? There was one guy that was like, oh man, you're sleeping on the wooden club. It's so good. And he was 1,000% right. I had written it off because I tried it and then died. And then everyone online was like, this is a useless item. Never use this item. And then I used it. And I'm like, this is completely broken. This is the best item in the game. So there's still a lot of room to grow. And I'm always open to like, maybe I overlooked something, or, you know, maybe I did something dumb. But I think, especially for such a small indie game, a lot of people just repeat what they read on the internet. They never actually try stuff and find out if it's true. Part of this series is trying stuff. So I'm just catching up on chat. Single player Quake plays closer to Doom, but the way the multiplayer deathmatch works in that game, it means if someone is slightly more skilled, yeah. No, I have some friends that play Quake, and it's just, I don't even know why I logged in, you know. I can help with it. I made a video of kiting bears with rocks to see if I can. I like the ranged weapons in the game a lot as opposed to melee. But yeah, Club does a ton of knockback because it swings fast. If you're okay with having a risk of trading more damage. Yeah, so I was getting stomped by shivers until I picked up a club, and then it's just bopping them in the nose, like, stop that. And now they're kind of whatever. Like, you can miss and then still hit them, unlike with a spear where you have to hit them. So it's... Oh. Okay. Sorry, somebody crashed. What was I going to say? Oh, do you have a video? Like, link it if you have a video. And we'll watch it. And if it's good, I'll spread it to the... Well, both the viewers that I have. I don't have any viewers, but I'd be happy to spread it. Okay, so if you made a video, I'm sure you know what I mean when I say that, like, people do not want to engage with the combat. They just want to cheese things. And I have no interest in cheesing things. We do have a bear pit, like, don't get me wrong. There's a hole here for killing bears. But that's not my dream, right? I'd like to fight the bears legit. Overall, that was a pretty successful venture, I think. We got the clay. Nothing killed us? We got there and back again? I have a smaller cut and then a 15-minute long video of spawning and finding a bear. I don't like how YouTube adds tracking. Yeah, unfortunate. I can just search the name if you would be more comfortable with that. Okay, so we need 42 shingles, which is a bunch. How much is 42 by 12? Is it just 3? 3.5, so we need 4? 4 sets of shingles? I feel like I do more math when I play games than some other people. Yeah, it's vintage story spawning in and getting a bear because I can, but that's a long cut. Made a super low quality GIF and then just made a meme edit out of that as small. And it has Crude's music on. Oh yeah, doing math. Okay, so let's see if we can find the video. I'm assuming you're not gonna copyright strike me. Okay, am I already on screen? I thought I was on game. Okay. So let's see what we got. I think I saw this video in my feed at some point. It's only 2 weeks ago, maybe not. Alright, well you got a Falx now. That was pretty quick. Okay, we're throwing rocks. I don't know what we're throwing rocks at. Okay, we got pigs. Ruins. Playing third person, the first person I've seen do that. Could be a contributing factor. The bear part is at the end of the video. It took so long to find. Okay. How fast do you kill the bear? I guess it's my question. Okay. So let's see. Oh. Let's see, you find and piss off a bear, right? I am unreasonably impatient, so I click a lot. Okay. So I guess just have faith in the circle strafe. Because, like, functionally, that's pretty much what I'm doing, just poorly. Throwing a lot of rocks here, sir. Oh. Yeah, no, you've straight up bullied a bear with rocks. Pretty good. I still had to adjust my stream resolution to 1920 by 1200 after. turn on audio, you can hear a stone hitting bear multiple times, which is a weird quirk of how hand-thrown rocks work. Sometimes I hit stuff twice with arrows or spears and stuff. I think it's just a quirk of the game. Unless you mean every rock, in which case, teach me more, senpai. And also, rocks are one of my favorite ranged items because they skip, so you don't need to compensate for it. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I use them very rarely, honestly. I use spears mostly, until recently when I got into the wooden club. Big wooden club fan. I would say I've used spears the most for sure. Usually I carry 3 or 4. And I just throw those. Ooh. I recently tried a shield, and it was like, okay, it was pretty good, but obviously if I could just learn to circle strafe, that would be ideal, right? But I like the aggression that the wooden club lets me have. I can just get all up in there, keep a guy stun locked. Not even worry about it unless there's more than one. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this should be, if we can do math, which historically we cannot. But it should be enough to get us where we're going. Okay. I'm moving all my lights out of here, which is a mistake. But we gotta see, right? For hand-thrown rocks, sometimes it hits like 4 or 5 times, and it sounds like a bicycle bell ring. Rocks are a great way of practicing where to throw for kiting, and also as a rapid-fire option. With a sling, it does become a different thing. I tried a sling briefly, but it was with combat overhaul, so I don't know if that represents the experience at all. I use them for pressuring bow torns under pressure from getting chased by other stuff. Yeah. I will follow your career with great interest. That is the kind of thing that I'm interested in this game and nobody talks about. I turned all my grass into hay bales. Because I'm the smartest man that's ever lived. I could go get them. I'm aware. But I could also just make another knife. It's called a slow play, not a good play. Throwing with a sling as a hunter makes the rock go super far, it's kind of nuts. I wanted to like... So I don't play Hunter because I think Hunter's busted, right? I wanted to like one of the classes. I tried Blackguard for like a minute, and ultimately I ended up just playing Commoner, because none of the benefits really seem that super worth it, or they're super busted. So there's not like a happy middle ground class for me that does something interesting. It's just busted or actually negligible to the max. A useful thing with the sling is that launching rocks at a low enough angle causes them to get stuck in the ground, but they still have an active hitbox that can damage enemies. Huh. Sure do know a lot of cool stuff, man. Okay, so that's going to take like a whole day. It's midnight now. We're probably actually going to be productive today. Which means getting back to the farm that we were trying to design in the first place. Okay, I'm going to take a minute. Drink some water. I've played as Taylor on my second Vintage Story World to get used to combat after spear nerf, and ended up hunting more in my first year than my hunter. Also, the pitch of the music is lower. Is it sample rate, or is the music just like that? I haven't messed with anything. Could be sample rate. I don't know. Okay, so I think we actually did pretty good on clay. We might end up making a roof for our smithy at some point. Undecided. We needed clay for something. I just don't remember what. It's probably not important. Shield is really nice for blocking projectiles and minimizing damage from stuff when getting hit. Yeah, it's mostly nice to just kind of ignore the little rock throwing dudes, like... It gets annoying, you know, and it's nice to have a button that says, no, fuck you. Okay. Still a... Oh, it's a medium night. It is no longer a calm night. We just got our HP back. I think we're gonna sleep. Honestly. There's a bit of nuance to it though, since you don't want to just deploy it all the time, just when you're about to get hit by something. Yeah. I've only used the crude shield so far, but I have been quite pleased with it. It does exactly as advertised, and I'll probably make one in the future, early game. Get a meal in us, and go get on the grind. Okay. So, I want to place more fences to better outline this farm. So there's less guesswork. Okay, and this needs to go all the way out. I do wonder, is there any place in the game for fisticuffs? I'm normally a fisticuffs fan. And if you could just punch Shivers out, that'd be kinda dope, you know? But I'm assuming it just doesn't do enough damage. But you also killed a bear with rocks, so like, maybe? You never know. Okay, so this is going to come down, for sure. Which means that this has to come down. Because I don't want anything jumping this fence. Shield fist combo or shield torch combo. I've punched a goat to death while equipping a shield before. I did have Gambus. I tried the torch briefly and I was deeply unimpressed. Like, I could not think of any reason to ever use a torch over a wooden club. Okay, this we will raise up. Okay. So then over here, there's the middle. And this is supposed to start here. So I think I want all this to go down one. Does that sound correct? Torch is like stick, but you have a chance of setting things on fire, because even a stick is better than just using fists. Oh, is it? I assumed 1 damage was the lowest damage, but I guess not. I should know better. Yeah, so we're gonna end up building into this lake, I think. But it's okay. Going out to here. Okay. This walnut sapling we actually care about because it's the only walnut tree we found the entire game. And the goal was to make our whole house out of walnut. So, unfortunately, this is not moving. It's going to stay right here and it's going to be happy. Let's chop all this fencing down. More attack range, even if it's the same damage, the extra range is useful. Okay. Okay, our axe is gone. I think we're gonna make a new one. I do it to assert dominance or something. Also beating a shiver to death with a hammer because it annoyed me. Yeah, no, that's fair. Oh, that's the one for the okay. Wish we had kept our hay on us, but we didn't. But yeah, this part of the series is just farm chores. There's like nothing progression gonna happen, nothing interesting is going to happen. So I figured I'd just come chat with the boys while I do the work. Oh, tried to bait me into using my tin bronze. Although maybe I should just use the tin bronze, right? Okay. So that is in line, great. That'll come straight across here. And then go straight back to there. So we'll place dirt for now, but unfortunately, you know, don't like tearing up the lake ultimately. Okay. So this is actually the fence line. All of that could have stayed water. And I think it will. So, man, damn it. Sometimes I just don't think. Every of the time. It's good to know you're still here, nudes. I hope Poop Job has been treating you well. Okay, so that'll be water out to there. Not at all, it's a shit show. He works at a waste treatment facility. He makes a ton of money to just hang out. It's super chill union job. Does your privacy feel violated, nudes? Because that was my goal. So we're going all the way out to over here. Okay. I don't have work. All I do is draw comms to barely pay college debt for a thing I can't find work in. I am unemployed by mandate of my wife. We are not rich. She works a normal cashier job, but wants me at home. So, this is where I hang out. Just got all day, every day to do whatever, as long as it doesn't cost anything. I know I say Kyle on. I usually edit it out of the videos. But here you guys are. Now you have to listen to it. Alright, this is the fence line. So we don't actually need to worry that much about it. Someone was talking about going to a midnight release yesterday, and I realized that at some point I went to a midnight release at GameStop for a game. And I've been racking my brain trying to remember what game, and I just can't. I have no idea what it was. It starts here. Right. Then we go to there. How wide is it? It's going to here. Okay. So I need to drop some fences here or I'll forget again. Okay. And then this is where it stops. Okay. So I don't really need to care about this area here. But I do need to clear out more here. For tools, I save up by using stone tools until I get bronze, unless it's like a saw or shears, and then stop using stone tools much when I get to bronze. This is my first time being to bronze, and I'm trying not to run out of copper because we haven't found a copper mine yet. We just have to do the work and do the digging, and I'm being lazy about it. But I think this shovel and a set of shears, we've got the hammer and the anvil. And I'm just hanging out for now. Let's do that. So I'm gonna have to mine all this out, which I didn't anticipate. It's fine, but I wonder if I want to save my pickaxe a bit. No, I'm gonna use the pickaxe. We're gonna get it dug out properly. So inside, that's... Yeah, it's fine copper until you can't, and then get to iron. Yeah, iron sounds like a huge pain in the ass. Like, getting fire clay is the thing I'm dreading, so I just haven't done it. The only prospecting we did was to find tin, which is also on an ultra high copper reserve. So like, in theory, we just go dig under the tin and we get copper. But I wanted to get this farm done first because this year we didn't harvest any grains at all. Everything died. So I'm learning about farming and yeah, just one thing at a time. It's slow play. We're going, well, I don't think we need to fill this in because we're going to fill it with medium soil soonish. I think for clay, you can just fire flint into calcinated flint, and then I learned that you can also fire flint into calcinated flint by placing it in a bloomery afterwards, so it's not as big of a pain. Yeah, it takes forever to heat up, and I don't want to deal with it. Food. Man, we ran out of food fast. And it's nighttime? Almost. Preheating with firewood helped, and you only need like 5 chunks of it for your first one. Oh, okay. Could be fine. We'll worry about it at some point. What was I about to do? Anyone know? Anyone got ideas? Can I not seal that? Oh, right, I gotta scrape it first. I always forget. Okay. Such a nice game. So I actually think we are pretty close to being able to start doing the medium soil. So this is kind of the outline of the farms that I want. I need to dig out probably some of this. Need to figure out what I'm going to do up here with this transition. I can probably tear this side farm down completely. It's a medium night, which is not the best for smithing, historically. But we could get some things done, y'all. We could get a pickaxe made. For mantle farming, I just remembered I do have a video where I kite shivers so people can use that for reference, not to shill more. I think you will be fine. I mean, you're definitely wrong, but I appreciate the teamwork and enthusiasm. I will check out your videos a little bit later, because it sounds like the sort of thing I've been looking for, maybe. Like I said, it's just really frustrating when people won't engage with the game at all. They're just like, oh, just dig a hole. Oh, just do this. And it's like stuff that you hope gets patched out at some point, you know? I don't want to play that way. We have one slice of pie waiting for us. So, what do we want to make? I'm thinking about making another shovel, and I'm thinking about making a pickaxe. So that's 2 ingots, which is 200 units. Let's see, we've got all the stuff in the world. We need like, what, 40? But actually we need like 38? Maybe? Nope. That's totally wrong. I was kind of getting upset at a server admin for increasing food spoil rate on a server that ran 24/7, and other players just told me to steal or seal my food, even if that was just stressing the symptom. Oh yeah. Now food spoil rates in multiplayer are such a mess. It's a hard problem to solve both design wise and like code wise, but I didn't want to play the game like Rust where I have to keep watch on it. Yeah. I don't know that I would play on a server without, like, people I know that are not going to get upset about stuff. Oh yeah, I guess increasing it is, like, way worse. I didn't think about it, but yeah, it's... Fuck those guys. Okay, so 200 divided by 5 times 0.08. 4 pieces. Right? There we go. Okay, fantastic. Yeah. I really hate making charcoal. I don't know why. I have plenty of wood. It's not like a big deal, but I would just rather burn more fuel than use charcoal. So. Okay, so we're going to pour 1 pickaxe and 1 ingot. Oh, little buddies are out. Maybe I should grab a weapon. Maybe we just make a club, right? Throw rocks at them. I think I aim too long when I throw rocks. I think that's the root of a lot of my problems. But we have some rocks we could throw. We'll grab some rocks. Oh, I have rocks. What am I doing? I have 26 rocks. Of justice. Vengeance? I don't know. I'll get to it eventually. We'll finish the last 2 tiles of this roof. Yeah, I guess we used too much charcoal, probably. Okay, cool. I do not have class exclusive recipes on, because it's just me. Finish my pie. Well. It's so bad. That was spooky. That was a lot of rocks. We didn't need to take that hit. I was just being dumb. Yeah, because slinging stones at drifters does more DPS than just stabbing them with even a bronze spear. Or at least slightly more. Is that true? Don't rocks do 1 damage? Can I throw more rocks than I can do club swings? That doesn't sound true. Oh, with a sling. I just took slinging to mean like, you know, I sling spells, but no, with an actual sling, that makes sense. Okay, leather is in. My next kind of goal was leather armor, or maybe leather backpacks, because we didn't get any flax. So. Yeah, we're not doing amazing. I think my advice for aiming at stuff is to focus more on the center crosshair instead of worrying about the spread as much. Okay, so I want to hit that resin. Not even close. So I gotta get that far into the throw. It's high activity. I think we're just gonna sleep it out. Okie dokie. Still gonna be a couple of hours before the sun's up and I can see things. We need to put these back. This turnip could probably go back. My last turnip? Damn. That's not good. That's not good at all. What day is it? January 4th. Mostly reserved for super close range kiting or if you can afford a rapid fire while moving. Where is my bow stave? %, any day now. Okay, we're gonna need the charcoal still. I don't know why I'm carrying this flint hoe. Pine log. Don't think we need right now. Bone grass. Lint. Rocks. Sticks. And either change from sprinting or walking depending on whether you want to kite or walk something down as you're firing it or firing at it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at some of your videos because it sounds like you at least fight things for realsies, right? I'm assuming you're successful. Maybe you suck, right? But I'll find out when I watch. when I like and subscribe. It says high activity. There he is. Stop that. I want to keep it casual, man. We didn't take that hit either. Alas, here we are. Oh, man. We already had one. We already had one, which is fine. It's not a big deal. We're going to use it. But I did do a dum-dum. Okay, let's get where we're going. We were going to make an item, a shovel. That's what we're doing. We have a shovel. Okay. Where's my hammer? We got hit way more than we needed to. Oh well. I'm so impatient. I should really just wait. Oh, no. That sucked. Kill it with hammers. I think in terms of how they function in combat, it's basically an upgraded club. How strong is a hammer? 1.3 at tier 2, and the club is 1.5 tier 0. So lower damage stat, but higher damage, right? I'm not an expert. I see. Well, they both swing just as fast, and the hammer probably has more durability and can be made with higher tiers of metal. Let's find out about a tin bronze hammer. 1.8 damage, attack tier 3. 750 durability. But a club is 150 durability and just takes a log, one log. So I don't know that a hammer would be good for combat, but maybe you should make a video about it. You should go fight a bear with a hammer so I can learn. That would be helpful to me. Like legitimately, not even joking. That would be dope. There's the rift. Do we seriously eat all that onion already? The turnip? I'm screwed, guys, food-wise. We're actually gonna have to hunt things. Unfortunate. Not the best combat tool, but it's kind of funny. Yeah, I'll try that. We'll go find a polar bear in the ark. Do it, dude. You could be the shining light for actual combat in this game. Because everyone talks a big game, like, oh, it's so easy. But then we never see them do it so easy, do we? I miscounted, and we have twice the number that we need, because I forgot that it makes 2. Beautiful. Rookie mistake. How many of these? We needed 10 of these. I'm not mad at having more shingles. I've made this mistake several times over the last few days with other stuff, and I thought by now I would have a handle on it. But I don't. It's either people avoid or flee or just use higher tier armor to deal with it, or get got by wolves and bears because of lack of knowledge and call them annoying. A lot of people are like, oh, it's so easy, just use a gambeson. Like, it absolutely doesn't apply to my circumstance, but a lot of other people as well, you know? Like, I can't help but laugh when people say stuff like that. It's so out of touch. Yes, eventually I will probably have a gambeson, but not at the time I'm fighting bears and wolves. Okay. So now we could adjust the fences surrounding it. Right? Yeah. I think we probably need a couple more fences. Okay, we'll get some more fences made. I just didn't want to make fences before we knew that we needed them, because we made so many before. I always think the saplings are rabbits, but they're not. Okay, fences. We need boards. And sticks, I think. No, that's not right. Gambeson is great everyday armor only when you have access to the flax to craft it. But you don't need it to throw down. Yeah. People are kind of silly. Okay. That's not ideal, is it? I'm sure we could make that look better. Can this connect in the back if I raise it up? It can. I think we're gonna do that. But it doesn't connect on the side, so no sense in going that high. Wolves can be really tricky because they leap when they attack. Yeah. They can jump some of these fences if the blocks are wrong, so like I want to make sure that these chickens are protected. We previously had a bear massacre that was very sad and very aggressive. Okay, I think that's probably what we want to do here. I want to get a better door on this thing, but I don't trust the gate, you know? I also think I want to extend it one way or the other by a little bit and have a second gate. But I don't know. That's a problem for another day. Right now, our chickens are enclosed, and that is joyous. So let's see about maybe getting some meat today. That would be cool. I did try a normal door, but it didn't line up with the fence in a way that I was going to be okay with. It wasn't going to work visually. I guess I should bring a copper spear instead of just my bow, but whatever. We'll try these fighting combat tips, which ultimately, again, can't stress enough. The tips are get good and circle strafe. So, not hoping for too much here. But maybe we can find a pig. Looking for food might actually be a mistake for us right now. I don't have any lights of any kind. But I'm interested in this cave. Six of seven, 7 of 7, mature carrots. We found food for right this second, which is good. I guess I should be fishing, right? I always forget about fishing. It's brand new. They just added it. But I don't think there's any reason we couldn't fish right now instead of running around like dummies. Yeah, we're going home. Screw this. Very interested in this cave. Those don't break when you open them and are solid, so when you also get glass and your room is small enough, it becomes properly insulated for the house at least. My advice hinges on using a spear though, since I don't use clubs and falcons. Yeah. I believe that circle strafe should work because of the turning radius thing. I played a lot of games, and abusing the turning radius is the answer in 90% of them. I'm just not very good at it. Is that a chicken? Or is it a sapling again? It's a sapling again. Yeah, we got food troubles, y'all. We got to do better than that. Okay, right. This is where I start spazzing out. There's so much that I need to do right now. So I don't have too much experience with the shorter melee weapons aside from using scrap weaponry. Tighter turn rate means you have to track faster and you are closer to whatever you are kiting, so they have a higher chance of hitting you. Yes. But there should be a sweet spot. I think we should be able to bully something if we get it right. And figuring out what right is just takes practice, you know. I'm okay with losing if it was possible, right? But I want to know that it's possible to bully a bear with a club. So that I have something to aim for, you know? Okay, we ate pie and now we're getting cocky. Let's get this farm friggin' done so that we can move on with our lives. Okay. So, plan, man, is to... These are water tiles, and we're just going to do them every so often, straight back. Should be easy. Oh wait, these... I'm just digging up my medium fertility. It all looked the same to me, and now I'm bothered. Ah! So wasteful. Okay, so then that will be this one. Right. And this one. We're not aiming for anything huge. And that's my strategy. Yeah. Are the crops going to survive low temps? So our farm already died. We're redesigning it for next year. We didn't get any grain harvest at all, which sucked. But I didn't like the layout of my farm, so I figured in the winter we will redesign the whole thing and make it something I do like. So that's what we're doing. A couple of things we have to work around here because they're still in progress, but not the end of the world. I remember letting myself use a couple temp gears and just constantly starving to death so I could homestead and do farming. I wonder if using a bowl to place water can remove cave art. I think there's a function built into cave art that will remove it. I think that's correct-ish. I haven't done it in a while, so I don't actually know the answer. I started to, right, but then my charcoal got 2 uses, and then it was gone, and I'm like, absolutely not. What a waste of resources. Arr. It's so hard not to sprint in the winter when you're starving to death. Like, you just want to smash the button. I found a little bit of chalk, and that is what I intend to use. But initially I used charcoal, and it was like, ugh, physically painful. Alright, that's just the fence line. What a waste. But we already did it. That was already medium fertility. What am I doing? What is my life, y'all? What am I even doing? I'm gonna put it right back is what I'm gonna do. My brain starts to go at some point. Okay, once this batch of leather is done, we can move these. But not yet. Okay. We need our pickaxe to get through all this. This part of the farm is kind of a mess. I don't know how much or how fast this stuff's going to replenish, so we might have to replace all this when farm time comes, but it's already placed, and that's good enough for me right now. Most of this stuff is going to go in the outer field. That I don't know if we have the food to go do right now. Oh, the nutrition levels are also based on how moist the farmland is. So I need to water it in the winter? Or are you just saying it'll raise when I water it? Because I do know that. I don't know how fast the nutrition will come back. Is this... This is one too high up. We have to dig all this out. Ugh. I'm not even close to ready. This is going to use up a whole other shovel. I could raise this whole thing up. I don't hate the idea of it. But to be at lake level, I'd have to bring it down. Undecided, y'all. Design decisions are hard for me because there's not a clear answer. There's not like, this is better than that. It's just, what do you prefer? And very often I don't prefer anything. I don't care. And you can't make a value judgment in that space. Like, if you're someone that tries not to be biased, it's like, this is just where bias doesn't matter. Just make a decision. And those are the moments that I get paralyzed. When it's just up to me, whatever I feel like. I hate it. But at the very least, I don't want conglomerate gravel to be the ground, so like, we'll at least replace this with dirt, if nothing else. Yeah, this is going to take maybe a few more shovels. We might actually have to go do that copper mine at some point. I do think this will probably be the last day that we do on stream, so we'll be ending soon. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I appreciate the combat tips, and I will be viewing your videos soon. If you make more combat tutorial-oriented stuff, I will absolutely watch it. And I think you would be doing a service for the community. To let people know that people do actually play the game. They don't just cheese and cower. Like, I think I've read hundreds of threads at this point, and they're all either go into the water or dig a hole. I did try going into the water, and that I don't know if it's this patch or what changed, but it was unsuccessful for me. Alright, this will be the last line that we do, I think. Yeah, little buddy lurking. Oh, big buddy. We did it. We killed something at the end of the stream. Not gracefully, but we did it. Not with nearly as smooth of mouse tracking as Quake Guy, but who could really ask for that, you know? I did it crabfully. Thank you. All right, you guys have a good night.